So today we're gonna remake this. It's sitting over there. I have it on wheels. 4 of the wheels broke out of 6. So my idea was to use heavy duty drawer slides. But the thing is this is where I keep all my camping gear, rugs, tarps, just camping shit. So it really doesn't get that heavy, but it's too heavy for those wheels, which are these. Too heavy for these. These are rated at 300 pounds. I have another one in the house, and in my opinion, that's a little overkill. And someone actually suggested using commercial grade cutting boards, cutting them as strips, but I can't find any. So this is the next best. Unfortunately, we're going to lose 2 inches of clearance, but I've got an idea, and that is to make it so it drops. That way we're not losing 2 inches of clearance down here, as opposed to it going like that. Let's have it go down like that. But anyways, right now I'm making some brackets so I can fit a slide or a camping table, like a fold out table. So I don't know if we'll get down to the drawer today, but let's get this slit. That way I can have an actual table. All right, got the studs up. That one's pointing in a little bit. Actually, no, it's perfect. So now we're gonna put L brackets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The table is 31 inches long by, what was it? I don't know how wide, but it fits perfectly between here. Table's 3.5 inches long, or thick. This is 3 inches, so we need to drop it 3.5 plus a half for the plywood, which I'm gonna make a runner. So 4 inches total, maybe 4 1/8, just for that little bit of clearance. So I screwed this bracket on just so I can get a general idea of how far I need to mount this. Drop it. So I got 4 brackets mounted so far. We're only gonna mount one screw first until we know this is gonna work properly. So let's see, we should have 4 inches. Perfect. We're gonna mount 2 more, but first, let's see if this will even work. Well, we got our first problem, this handle. I don't want to remove it. I wonder if there's a way we can strap it down so it's not flopping in the way. So the only solution I can think of would be to grab some 1x2s and make a rail going from here to there and there to there. Because what happens is once this handle clears this, it pumps out and then it gets caught right here. Or option B would be it gets stuck because it's so tight. If we knock these out, rotate them, so instead of being like this, they're like that, then that'll give us an extra inch, roughly. I think what we're gonna do is reuse this. Yeah, we'll push it up against the plywood. That literally gives us, let's see, right there, right there, 3/4 of an inch, which is perfect to clear that handle. If not, then we'll make a runner for the sides. Oh shoot. Let's pull all this off. All right, so I'm glad I have these. This one was right here. That's all trashed, so throw that over there. I cut these to put over here, but changed my mind. So we're gonna use this right there. Boom and boom. And then probably use the second one right here. Boom and boom. And these are actually thinner than these. And then we'll see how damaged that one gets. That's the last one we gotta do. But first, let's start over here. I'm gonna make some pocket holes for the bottom, and then we're gonna get a 2-inch screw and go straight through. All right, I was able to make this new stud. So let's copy this over there. We're gonna follow this because it kept splitting over here. But it is what it is. Hopefully this will work. So we're gonna make one more right here, and then we'll mount the brackets and see how that works. All right, there we go. Let's see how this works. That's perfect. So now we can finally, or not finally, now we can mount the rest of the screws. And now that we're using thinner plywood, there's gonna be a kind of a gap. I don't want it to be too thick. I want it to be as tight as possible. That way it's not banging around. So, I don't know, we'll see. One thing at a time. So let's see. That's perfect. And then we're gonna put carpet on the runners. I'm calling them runners. I don't know if that's what you would call them. And then carpet under here. And then maybe carpet over here. We'll see. But it is gonna wobble left to right. So what can we do to secure it? Nothing. All right, made a stop. It's kind of a janky old stop, but it'll do. It's not like it's gonna be seen or anything. Kind of grab this from the old H12 compartmento. All right, now let's make some runners. All right, I did the best I could. Made some runners for the table to slide on. And then I'm gonna make the clearance as tight as possible for this drawer. That way the drawer won't lean down as much. I should be able to pull it out to about right here. Because with these runners here, like I said, it won't dip. Let me show you an example. So, like these drawers, see how it dips like that? These ones don't. This doesn't dip. I mean, it dips a hair, but not like that. Reason being is because there's nothing up there. So the drawer leans back and there's space up here. This one doesn't because there's runners. At least that's what I call them. So with those runners there, I also wanted to put these here so that the brackets weren't poking up. That way the drawer wouldn't get nicked or jam up on the bracket. Then I have to adjust it just to slide it back in. So this is perfect. Not the prettiest, but I'm gonna throw some carpet on it. It fits great. All right. Ozzy, what are you doing? Huh? Oh. There we go. Yeah, I wish it was a little bit tighter. That way it's not moving left to right. It is what it is. I could also use it as a table. And it's kind of at a slant, so nothing too crazy. There we go. Huh. But once I make this, I'll have another table. Table there. I don't know if I'm gonna do a table right there. I think what I wanna do is make like a holder / rack for all my rock hounding tools. I don't know. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. Extremely happy. So now I'm gonna keep those heavy duty drawer slides and we're gonna use those for my tools. So I'm gonna make a drawer slide right here, and then I'll probably just use more wheels. Otherwise grab some like HDPE sheet and make another drawer right here. But this one's extra heavy. That's why I didn't want to use the drawer slides for this, because this doesn't get that heavy. The drawer right there. But this one, carrying all my tools, this thing's heavy. But now I gotta figure out what to do with this space over here. So the drawer that's gonna go right here is gonna go all the way to the back. Okay, that's roughly 50 inches, 59 inches, okay? But now that this section is 4 inches from the top, that means I'm gonna have a gap, a 4-inch gap in the back. So we're gonna have a 4-inch gap by, what, 26 inches? By probably another 20 inches. So we're gonna have a little space in it there, so I really need to see what I can do about that. Maybe I've got an idea. So my idea is, let's fix that because it's annoying. Never mind. So we're gonna have bed platform. Maybe we'll cut into the bed platform a little cubby, kind of like this. And we'll have like a secret compartment. I wouldn't even call it secret because I'm gonna put it up on the internet. But a little compartment maybe for, I don't know, emergency stuff maybe? Like canned foods. That's a really good idea. Have a section of canned food or, I don't know, emergency things that I really don't want to have to pull the bed out to access, but if I have to, then I have to. Because we got about a big little 4-inch by 26 by 20-inch space down there once the drawer's in. But hope you enjoyed. It's gonna be a short little video. I'm really happy with this. I really love the way it turned out. I'm gonna make some little, I don't know, maybe some sort of, we'll see how well it does. If it knocks around too bad. I don't think it'll be that bad. But yeah, now I have a table. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for your support. I'm going to make the actual drawer in the next couple days. So stay tuned and see how I do that. But yeah, my name's Paul. Ozzy's back here. But yeah, we're logging out. I appreciate you guys. See you guys in the next one. Adios.